on stage senior year, my bahag was falling off.
No.
And so like while I was like doing this one move, I was using my other hand to pull it up from the back. And then like while we were going around a circle, someone in the crowd was like, yeah!
Hey everyone, so welcome back to another episode of Boba With Board. Today we are joined by Jhon Redondo.
So Jhon is one of our hospitality committee coordinators. This is his second year being a part of Long Beach's PCN and his first year on PCN Board. So Jhon, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fine. I was really sad because it was kind of hot and I was like, what the heck, I thought winter's supposed to be here.
But it's definitely cooled down since then because like now I'm feeling like kind of cold.
Yeah.
Well, let's kick off this Boba With Board by asking you, how was your first PCN experience?
It was kind of like eye-opening because I did PCN for 4 years in high school and I was kind of like, I kind of knew everyone. So it was kind of my first time being like an outsider into a PCN, especially because I don't go to Cal State Long Beach.
Oh, okay.
So like I remember my first meeting, I was so scared. Like I didn't know anyone and I was just like, there's so many people here I don't know. And then as soon as there's someone I knew, I was like, oh, hi. I'm like, you try to follow them, and then they have a different dance. You're like, no, stop, come back, please. But then it's cool. After that, it was really nice just getting to meet like so many people. I've met so many people through like PCN in general.
Yeah. How does it compare to high school?
I think our PCN is much more like, I think it's much more organized, if anything. Not to say that my high school PCN wasn't organized.
Yeah.
It's just that there's so much more, the club does so much more than just what we do in high school. Because especially in high schoolers can't do too much, you know? And the parents are highly involved with the club. So it's like crazy to see that like, it's literally just all the people in board. That's who are in charge. Like that's it. Like it's kind of crazy thinking about it. Cause especially managing over like a couple hundred kids at one time.
Yeah.
So,
If there's only one suite that you could like dance for, only one.
Only one. Oh.
Your favorite?
My favorite. I'm stuck between two. I think Mountain and Rural. Just cause Rural is just so fun. Man. It's like so cute and stuff. But Mountain, because I finally decided to be Mountain my senior year of high school. That was dope. Like it's crazy. I don't know. It just feels so cool to be like. I think because I really like the wilderness and stuff too. So when I think about like tribes and like all of that, it just really interests me, and like it just feels cool to like be naked. Like on stage, oh my gosh, on stage senior year, my bahag was falling off.
No.
And so like while I was like doing this one move, I was using my other hand to pull it up from the back, and then like while we were going around a circle, someone in the crowd was like, yeah! It was really fun.
Dude, actually, like one of my dancers, I think it was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
His bahag, like literally almost fell off. Like it was so close. Like
You guys have thongs under, right?
yeah.
Okay, yeah, but that's so
Yeah,
scary.
it's like-
Wait,
I've never
did
seen it.
you?
Yeah.
Okay, I was like,
Oh gosh.
I was like, oh.
Imagine like,
Well, I mean, you have a pretty extensive PCN repertoire. So, what are you like looking forward to this particular PCN season?
This next PCN
Yeah,
season?
yeah.
I kind of want to like go for. Oh my gosh, I was thinking about going for a solo or
Ooh.
going for skit because
Ooh.
because I. In high school too, I auditioned. I don't know why. I just waited like senior year to like branch out and do new things. But senior year, I auditioned for our musical Into the Woods, and then I got a call back. But I didn't get the position. I didn't get the part, but I wasn't surprised because the other guy who got it, like he's an amazing singer.
Yeah.
But that's kind of, I just wanted to branch, especially because I've been doing like all these like cultural dances for like 4 years or 5 years already.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to like explore something I haven't tried yet.
All right, so let's go ahead and move away from PCN and let the audience get to know you as a person a little bit more. So one question that we have for you is, what's one thing that not many people would actually know about you?
I'm super into like outdoor stuff and camping and everything. And it's kind of funny because I've never gone camping before. But I buy so much camping gear. I have so many lamps and knives and just like everything. In middle school, oh my gosh, in middle school, I used to build like wilderness survival bags.
Yeah.
And I've never gone like,
camping?
I've never gone even to like El Dorado or anything.
Oh my
and I
God,
have so
dude.
many bags. Like one of them is just sitting in my car, one of them is just in my closet, and I feel like I have no use for them. But I'm planning to go soon. I just
Go, man.
I need
You gotta
to,
go,
I
man.
need to use these things.
Yeah.
Are you do you prepare for like disasters?
Oh no! Yes. Oh my gosh, that's basically why. Because middle school, I love zombies. Like I thought zombies were like, I was like, dude, it's gonna happen.
Got it.
It's gonna happen. like obviously, like getting older, I was like, that's like, probably not. But
it's still in the back of your mind.
It's more just like the emergency kits, like for earthquakes and all and stuff like that, you know.
So, do you have any like talents or quirks that you have? Special talents?
I don't have a bottle right now, but I can do that thing where you chug the whole water bottle like all at once. You know, you just
wait.
and, like.
I've been so jealous of people.
Wait,
that can
what?
do
Like
that.
it's full?
Yeah,
And it just...
you have a water bottle and you drink the whole thing. Yeah, and then I can eat food really fast. I used to be into speed eating, but like it
my
kinda hurts. But I think the last time I ate a whole cup of noodles in 10 seconds. Yeah, like I really want to do those like eating.
What?
Like I really want to go to those stores that have like food competitions,
Yeah,
like how much can you eat and how fast or whatever.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I was gonna
Wait.
challenge you until you said 10 seconds and
Oh.
like a couple noodles, but I'm down to go with you for one of those food challenge restaurants.
Like a ramen place or something.
Yeah, no, I'm done. Yeah.
Definitely. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Cool.
All right, so I'm curious to know, like, I actually don't think that I've ever asked you this before, but like, what's your major and like, what are you hoping to pursue as a career?
Right now, so originally I applied here at Castle Long Beach as a graphic design major, and I didn't get it. But I didn't get in. But then afterwards, Casuitos College, where I go, there's like a lot of opportunities. There's so many opportunities for like, especially for people who are like undecided.
Yeah.
There's so many career paths and like just different like programs that they have in order to like show you like different branches and paths you can take for a career. And I always wanted to do nursing. And it was never really because stereotypes. I hate it. It's because you're like your mom and your aunts are all like nurses. And they all like convince you to do and stuff. I'm like they kind of influenced me a bit, but it's just something. I think the reason why I want to be a nurse is just like to help people. And I know that sounds so cheesy. And that's like a lot of people's reasons, but I mean that is why I want to do it. Like to be able to help people who are in need and stuff. But also another reason I want to do this because when I thought about it, like. It has to do with like the camping stuff and all that. Like if something ever happened, bro, I was like, what am I gonna do?
Oh my God,
if I
bro.
get hurt, like in the zombies apocalypse,
God.
what am I gonna do?
Yo, I had
You
the
know?
same mindset as you, like in high school. I'm not
I was
lying.
like, what do I do? I was like, this is the only thing I don't know how to do. Like I know how to
Yeah.
use knives, I know how to make fires and everything. I don't know how to heal myself. Like I don't know what to do if I get hurt.
Yeah.
But
Never know.
And I was also thinking about if I don't get into somewhere for nursing, I'd also be really interested in either doing like EMT or paramedics, something like
That's
that.
also
Like
good,
front lines, like first response.
Yeah.
That's like I feel like I don't know. Like I understand like being like I don't know how I would work really in a hospital. Like I've never really been in a hospital too often, but I don't know. Just first responders are like I just like the idea like being to help them like instant in the now. Like I don't know. That just seems so much like more interesting to me.
So, not to sound depressing, but say that you died, okay? And your friends and family are gathered in your funeral to mourn your death, but also celebrate your life. What do you think they would say collectively for your eulogy?
I actually have been thinking about that recently. Like,
Really?
Oh my gosh, if I die, then what will people think about me?
Oh.
Like, what will people say?
Yeah.
I don't know why. I've just been thinking about it recently. But I think people would always say that I was always doing my best to make others smile. Because, I don't know, just making people smile makes me smile. And I feel like that's what I try to do every day. Like, I really try to make like my friends laugh just all the time. Just because like making people smile makes me happy. You know?
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take this opportunity to segue into a segment that we have here on the show, which is called Rapid Fire.
Oh gosh.
So we're just gonna go ahead and give you a series of questions, rapid fire style, and you're just gonna need to answer them as quickly as possible.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I am now. Let's go.
Cool. Count down.
In 3, 2, 1.
Describe yourself in 3 words.
Fun, loud, happy.
What's your biggest pet peeve?
Roller backpacks.
Favorite Filipino dish?
Sinigang.
Give me your best Filipino accent.
Oh shoot, the first thing that came to mind was, Josette.
Would you rather always hit a red light for the rest of your life or always get slow internet after the sun goes down?
Red lights, easily red lights.
Tell me your best qualities.
My earlobes.
If a movie was made about your life, which actor would you want to play you?
Ki Hong Lee.
Okay.
What Filipino stereotype do you fit into?
Big nose.
You or Vito?
What?
You or Vito?
Vito.
Fill in the blank. Archives is
Dope.
we are dope.
Okay, literally, everyone's giving us like really literal answers lately, but Thank you for that. To bring it back to PCN before we wrap things up for today's episode of Boba With Board, we have one last question for you, and that is, what does PCN mean to you?
PCN means to me, it was kind of just like where I became me. And I know that sounds kind of weird, but that's just because that's literally where I met like my best friend and like all my closest friends was through my high school PCN. And for me, I feel like I don't really speak Tagalog or anything, and I visited the Philippines only once. So PCN to me is like my way how I can still stay connected with my culture.
Yeah.
Just because like I eat Filipino foods and stuff, but I mean, is that really it? Like, is that what it means to be Filipino? And that's why I always try my hardest when it comes to PCN. Like, I love PCN so much just because it makes me feel connected with like who I am and my roots.
Awesome, man. That's a great answer. Well, there's no really right or wrong answer to that, but Jhon, that's all we have for you today. Thank you so much for coming to the show.
No problem.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. All right, so that's all the time that we have for today's episode of Boba With Board. I'm all finished. But make sure to be on the lookout for the next episode to come.
Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that like button. We will see you in the next one.